to the mystical dimensions, where we delve into the enchanting world of myths and legends. Today we will be exploring the ancient pantheons of Greek gods and goddesses. Specifically, we will be uncovering the 7 most prominent deities in the Greek mythology. According to ancient Greek beliefs, the gods and goddesses reside on the mountain of Olympus, the mythical mountain that was believed to piece of the sky. These mountains was home of the most powerful and influential deities of Greek mythology. At the head of the pantheon was Zeus, the god of thunder and the sky, known for his lightning bolts and the spring power. But who were the other 6 major gods and goddesses that played other significant role in Greek mythology? Stay tuned to the mystical dimensions to find out more of these legendary beings and their stories that have captivated us from centuries. In the world of Greek mythology, Zeus was the god of the sky and thunder. He was the ruler of all gods and the men, and was often depicted as a powerful and imposing figure. Today we will take a closer look at the fascinating story of Zeus and his role in the Greek mythology. Zeus was born to Cronus and Rhea, 2 powerful titans. However, Cronus has a habit of eating his own children to prevent them from overthrowing him. When Zeus was born, Rhea hid away and gave Cronus a stone to swallow instead. Zeus was raised in secret and grew into a strong and powerful god. When he was ready and returned to his father's place and forced Cronus to regulate his siblings, together they defeated Cronus and the other titans. Zeus became the ruler of all gods and men. As the god of the sky and thunder, Zeus has control over the weather and was often depicted wielding a lightning bolt. He was just a fair ruler and was known for his wisdom and strength. However, Zeus was also a vengeful god and was quick to punish those who dared to challenge his authority. His most famous punishment was Prometheus, who has stolen fire from the god and gave it to the humans. Despite his flaws, Zeus remained a powerful and influential figure in Greek mythology. His stories and legends have endured for centuries, and his legacy continues to inspire and captivate people around the world. And there is the story of Zeus, the god of the sky and thunder, and one of the most important figures in the Greek mythology. In the Greek mythology, Poseidon was the god of the sea, earthquake, and horses. He was the brother of Zeus and the Hades and was considered one of the 12 Olympian gods. Poseidon was often depicted with his signature trident, which he used to control the waves and stir up storms. Poseidon was particularly associated with the sea and was often predicted riding on the backs of the dolphins or seahorses. Many Greeks worshipped Poseidon as the god of the sea and offered him significance of prayers to endure safe passage of sailors and fishermen. But like many of the Greek gods, Poseidon could be unpredictable and sometimes even cruel. He was known for the calls, storms, and shipwrecks, and could be vengeful towards those who angered him. Despite his temperamental nature, Poseidon was the important figure in Greek mythology, and his power over the sea and the earth made him a feared and respected deity. In the ancient Greek mythology, Ares was the god of war and violence. He was one of the 12 Olympians, the god who ruled our world from the top mountain Olympus. Ares was feared and revered by the Greeks as he domained of war. Conflict was one of the most important aspects of their lives. Ares was known for his friends and ruthless nature on the battlefield. He was often depicted as the tall, muscular man with a stern expression and carrying a spear and shield. Ares was the son of Zeus and Hera, the king and queen of the gods. He was known for his impulsive nature and was often depicted as being hot-headed and easily angered. Despite his violent nature, Ares was an important figure in Greek mythology. He was seen as the protector of the state and was often called upon some times of war. However, Ares was not always respected by the other gods. He was often depicted as being the odds was with Athena, the goddess of wisdom and strategy. Despite his conflict with other gods, Ares remained an important figure in Greek mythology. His friends and unyielding nature made him a symbol of a warrior spirit and a protector of the state. In Greek mythology, Aphrodite was the goddess of love, beauty, pleasure, and procreation. Her Roman equivalent was Venus. Let's dive into the world of Aphrodite and explore her life. According to the myth, Aphrodite was born when Cronus, the titan of gods of time, created his father uterus and threw his genitals into the sea. From the form of the sea, Aphrodite was born and carried to shore on the seashore. Aphrodite was one of the most beautiful of all gods and goddesses. Her beauty was so irresistible that it could dive mortals and god alike into frenzy. Aphrodite had many affairs relationship including with gods such as Ares, Hermes and Poseidon, as well as with mortal men. Aphrodite was married to Hephaestus, the god of blacksmith, but she was unfaithful to him, which caused him great pain and sadness. Aphrodite was often depicted with the symbol of love such as rose, dove and method. She was also associated with the planet Venus, which she named after her Roman equivalent. Aphrodite was a powerful goddess whose influence over love and beauty was felt by mortals and god alike. Hera, the queen of the gods, was the goddess of women, marriage and the childbirth. She was the wife and sister of Zeus, the king of the gods. Let's learn more about her. Hera was one of the most wealthy Olympian gods and goddesses who lived on Mountain Olympus. She was a powerful goddess and was greatly respected by other gods. Hera was known for her beauty and grace. She was often depicted wearing a gown carrying a specter. Hera and Zeus has a complicated relationship. Although they were married, Zeus often had affairs with mortal women and other goddesses, which angered Hera. Despite this, Hera was a loyal and devoted wife. She was also known for her friends' protectiveness of women, particularly married women. Hera was also the goddess of childbirth and helped women give birth to healthy babies. She was often depicted holding a baby in her arms. Hera was a respected goddess, although the other gods and goddesses, she was often consulted for her wisdom and console. In conclusion, Hera is a powerful and respected goddess who was revered by many. Her dedication to women childbirth made her an important figure in Greek mythology. In Greek mythology, Demeter was known as the goddess of the harvest, responsible of the growth and fertility of the earth's crops. She was the daughter of Cronus and Rhea and the sister of Zeus. Let's deep dive into her story. Demeter was often depicted holding a bundle of wheat or corn, symbolizing her responsibility for agriculture. According to legend, she taught humanity how to cultivate crops and was worshipped by the farmers and villagers. There were a great temple dedicated to Demeter at the city of Eleusis, where secret initial ceremony was held. These ceremonies was so important that they were kept secret and were known as the Eleusinian mysteries. Demeter's daughter Persephone was kidnapped by Hades, taken to the underworld. Demeter was so upset by her daughter's disappearance that she refused to let anything grow, causing a famine on earth. Demeter begged Zeus to bring her daughter back. Zeus agreed, and still Persephone had eaten a pomegranate in the underwater. She was bonded to return to Hades for a portion of each year. This resulted in the changing of the season, which winter bring the time when Persephone was underwater and earth was barren. When Persephone returned to her mother each year, Demeter was overjoyed and earth was once again fertile and abundant. She was often associated with the concept of marital love and was revealed by many. Today, Demeter is remembered as a symbol of growth, fertility, and abundance. She is a powerful figure in Greek mythology, and her legacy lives on, a reminder of the importance of harvest and the nourishment of the earth. In the ancient Greek mythology, was the goddess of wisdom, strategy, and warfare. She was born fully grown and armored from the head of Zeus, making her one of the most powerful and respected of the gods. Athena was known for her intelligent courage and strategic powers in battle. Athena was often depicted as a wise strategist, guiding heroes and armies to victory. Her legendary intelligence allowed her to devise clever plans and schemes that gave her side an advantage in battle. Athena was revered by many ancient Greeks as the goddess of wisdom and was often depicted with an owl, a symbol of wisdom and knowledge. She was also the patron goddess of crafts people, artist, and philosopher. Athena was not just a powerful warrior but a wise counselor and strategist who could provide guidance to those who sought it. Many great heroes of Greek mythology, such as Zeus, sought Athena's wisdom and guidance in their quest and battle. Athena was one of the most respected and revered of the gods and goddesses who known for her intelligent courage and strategic power. Her legacy as a wise consoler and friends warrior lives in the Greek mythology till today. In the Greek mythology, Apollo was known for the god of the sun, music and poetry. He was the son of Zeus and Leto and twin brother of Artemis, the goddess of hunting. Apollo was one of the most important gods of Greek mythology and was revealed as the god of light and knowledge. As the god of sun, Apollo was responsible for driving his golden chariot across the sun and each day bring light and warmth to the world. Apollo was also the god of music and poetry. He was often depicted with a lyre which he used to create beautiful music. The Muses, who were goddess of the art, often depicted as Apollo as he was their leader and patron. Apollo was also known for his wisdom and knowledge. He was the god of prophecy and was often consulted for advice and guidance. One of the most famous places of worship for Apollo was the temple in Delphine, where he delivered his oracles. In addition to his more peaceful pursuits, Apollo was also a skilled warrior. He was often depicted with a bow and the arrow, which he used to protect the gods and morale from harm. Apollo was also associated with the physical fitness and athleticism. He was also depicted surrounded by young men in a gymnasium where they could engage in various athletic concerts and competitions. Apollo was a complex and multi-faced god, and his influence was felt in many different aspects of Greek culture. He was revealed as a god of light, knowledge, music, prophecy, and athleticism. Apollo, the god of the sun, music, and poetry, was one of the most important and revealed god in all of the ancient Greek mythology. His legacy lives on today, inspiring poets, musicians, and all those who seek knowledge and wisdom. And there you have it, the 7 most prominent Greek gods and goddesses in the mythology. Their stories have captivated us from centuries and continues to do so today, from the powerful Zeus, king of the gods, to the grateful Aphrodite, goddess of the love, which deity has left their marks on history, and their legendary continue to inspire us. The tales of the ancient Greek gods and goddesses have given us the insight into the human condition and have helped shape our culture and understanding of the world around us. From the heights of Olympus to the depth of underwater, these divine beings have been subjected of countless works of art and literature, and their legacy continue to live on. So whether you are reading about them in a book, visiting the ruins of their temples, or simply marveling at their stories, remember the legacy of their powerful being and the impact they have had in their world. Thank you for joining us in the exploring the mystical dimensions of 7 most prominent Greek gods and goddesses in the mythology. May their story continue to inspire and enlighten us for generations to come.